I'm nervous. Can you feel it? Can you feel the nerves coming through the video? Like, I feel like this is my first live that I've ever done. I'm nervous. Okay, so what I'm gonna really try to do here is share a story, share some makeup, and not rush through it, because I feel like when I jump on and I go live, I feel like we've all got such busy lives. Like, I need to just get it done. Hey, Ashley, thanks for being here. I just need to get it done. I need to get it over with because you guys have things to do, and just get the video done, Marie. And so I rush through things, and I really don't want to do that this time. So I took a shower, I did my hair, I have no makeup on. This is barefaced other than lashes. One thing I wanted to share with you real quick, a bunch of you guys got the 𝗕𝗹𝘂𝘂𝗵. We love it. It's great. I found that my skin was also still missing my Nourish by 𝗕𝗹𝘂𝘁𝗶. Y'all, I take a little dab of this and a little pump of that, rub them together. My skin loves it. So if you have both, try mixing them. You're going to love it. Okay, so let's start at the beginning. I'm going to try not to make this like a long meandering thing because we got to get to the makeup, but I feel like I need to share a little bit of a backstory. So those of you that have been here for years know that I used to work with another makeup company. Things did not end well there. And this is not going to be a video dragging them through the mud. This is going to be a video about how I left and I didn't want to leave. And I have been literally wandering through the makeup desert for the last 4 years looking for a brand or a company or a product that like checked all the boxes, right? Like I wanted it to be affordable. I wanted it to work. I wanted to have good, clean products. Organic is a plus if I can find it. Wanted our morals to align. Like, these are all the things I've been looking for. And I found through this journey a ton of really good makeup. Like a bunch of, I've shared it all. Like, you guys have seen what I'm using. I've shared all of it. But not everything checked every box. You know what I mean? Like, it was like, yeah, it's good makeup, but it's overpriced, or it's cheap, but it's not great makeup, or it's priced well and it's decent makeup, but it's not convenient. Like, it didn't check every box that I've been looking for, or checks all those, but like, we are not aligned morally at all. Like, you know what I mean? I don't want to work with you. And so that has been my struggle. So a few weeks ago, I was live and somebody in the comment thread was like, I wish that you would go back to your previous company. I miss your tutorials. I miss your makeup. I miss how innovative you were with the product. And I, in no uncertain terms, was like, hell will likely freeze over before I go back to that company. I just don't, I'm not going back. We'll leave it at that. And I've said that for years. Not because I don't love the product, not because I thought it was a great product, but just not going back. Okay. So that day in my DMs, I get a message from somebody who I feel like might have been a newer follower, because she didn't like, I don't know, I've never chatted with her before. But she was like, have you heard of Piper Blue organic makeup? And I was like, no, tell me more. And so she tells me that she had been, she's kind of on the same journey I am, like slowly removing toxins, getting a little crunchier within reason. Like, I feel like I'd have to smash berries in the woods and make all of my own skincare, hair care, and beauty products to really cut out all the bad stuff, but 1% better every day, right? Like, that's our goal here, is just do a little bit better than you were doing yesterday, a little more knowledgeable, healthier choices, little baby steps in the right direction, okay? And she's on the same kind of journey, right? And she was telling me that, and I was like, how did you find this makeup? Like, I've been searching, like actively searching for years. And she was like, I just Google searched organic makeup and it was in the Google search. And so I go to the website, I look, and I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, this is so, like, when I show you guys this, you're gonna be like, holy crap. And so I ordered all the things. And then it was like waiting for it to arrive, which it didn't take too long. It was like 5 business days, reasonably priced. And I'm like, okay, please don't let this be trash. Please, sweet baby Jesus, Please let this be, like, let me love it. I need to love this. Like, I'm so excited and I just want to love it, right? So the makeup arrives, packaging was cute. Part of me had wanted to do like an unboxing with you guys, but I feel like those are overrated. Like we're not kids watching YouTube. But it's very cute, very simple. This is like a grassroots company, very small, like just starting out, which is also something I was looking for. Like, I don't want to work with a mega corporation. Like I would rather start out with somebody small and know that I'm aligned with them and grow with them versus jumping into like a giant corporation and doing it that way. I've done it both ways. Okay. I prefer the grassroots movement. Like it's just like shopping local. Like it's always going to be a better experience. So anyway, the makeup came in and I tried it and I was like, I freaking love this stuff. Like I really think I love it. Like I think I really love this product. And so I wore it for a few days. I wore it on its own, like just directly on my skin. And then I also wore it over my BB cream. Both wore beautifully. It just depends on the coverage that you want. I wear my BB cream every day. It's like, I'm on autopilot. I put it on my face. So I initially wore it with the BB cream. I was like, ooh, I need to try it without. Still loved it. Stays on all day. It doesn't, and I'm oily. One of my big issues with my previous company was, and issues of my clients, like the makeup slides around on my face. It slides around, it doesn't stay put. It's tacky, it's sticky. And I was shocked by this because that wasn't the case. In fact, it doesn't have a powdery finish, but I don't need to set it with powder. And they do have a setting powder and a setting spray that I've ordered that should be here tomorrow. So I'll share those soon. But I don't need to set it with powder and it stays. Like at the end of the day, like I still have my contour on. I still have my blush on. My face still looks good. It feels good on my skin. It wore like a second skin. Okay. So get ready because when I show you this, you're going to be like, wait a minute, what? Because that was me. So this is the compact. You can tell it's well loved. I've used it for a hot minute. It's been about a month I've been wearing it. And some of you eagle eyes have been asking me, you're like, your makeup looks incredible. What are you wearing? And I didn't want to tell anybody yet because I wanted to make sure I love it. And then when I realized I loved it, I wanted to, like, I literally like hired my like internet stalker, super sleuth husband to hunt down Jamie, the owner of the company, so that I could reach out to her and be like, hey, I think I might want to work with you. Are you open to like a partnership, an affiliate thing? Like, you know, and so we talked back and forth for a few days and then got on a Zoom call, which if you know me, you know how much I hate Zoom calls. So the fact that I was even willing to do that is huge. and we were on for an hour just talking like about everything, like her business goals, my business goals, what we're looking for. And all of it was so aligned. I was like, God dropped this woman out of the sky into my lap. Like that is how it has felt. And so I'm finally ready to share. Not only do I have a link to share with you, and we're going to do our makeup together. This is a get ready with me. But also I have a discount code. So how exciting is that? And one other thing that I loved is on her website, she has a color match. Like a thing, like you can click for color match. So you don't have to message me and wait a week for me to get my act together to DM you back with what colors I think might work for you. She's got it built into her website. There is a color match there. You can order samples. Now, I don't think the samples are enough for like a full face of makeup. It's enough that like you can like swatch your own face and see what you want to use. With cream makeups, my advice is always get something super close to your skin tone, get a shade or two lighter and a shade or two darker. That way it runs the gamut, you can mix and match, and you're gonna be able to wear that makeup much longer throughout the year, because if I go work in the yard for 2 hours, I'm gonna get a little bit of a tan and then my makeup is gonna be too light. So it's always good to have, like, especially with creams, those like 3 different shades, okay? So this is what I got. I told you were going to freak out. Are we freaking out? Are we freaking out? because I was freaking out when this got sent to me, and I was like, wait, there's like no affiliations, totally separate company. This is organic makeup, not just clean. Like, it's all the things. What? And it is, and it wears so beautifully, and I am absolutely in love. So today I am gonna skip my BB cream so I can show you how this works just right on my skin. You can see how it works. We're gonna do a full face of makeup using that and a few other things. And then I will, when I post this video, you can comment makeup or link or whatever. I'll say it in the description, and I can send you the shopping link and the discount code if you would like to try it. And I so encourage you, especially if you've really missed where I was, like, you've got to, it's so good. It's so, I could cry. I literally could cry. I am so happy about it. So let's get started. Let's jump in. Let me get my hair out of the way. Hold on. Get it out of the way. There we go. Okay. Now I look like a boy. All right. So I got 3 shades, right? My only complaint with like the setup, so she's working on getting double deckers, right? Because I've got an extra shade of contour that doesn't fit in here because it's 1 level. So they should have double deckers coming soon. Thank goodness. So do I think it was better than I was? Absolutely. Like, I was shocked by how, because I was like, we'll see, you know, like I've got a high standard. For my skin, it wears so much better than anything where I was, what I've tried, where I've wandered. This is like, there's a reason that I've waited 4 years to pick a company to work with. Like, that's just the honest to God truth. So anyway, I've got the 3 shades. It's hard to get the makeup out of the compacts. That's my one complaint about the compacts. Her tins are square. And so I have to use, I'm not going to tell you what the colors are. I'll put it in the caption so you know what I got. There's like little stickers on the back. Like I said, it's like a grassroots company, a little baby company. And so like, you can tell like this is like, it's simple packaging. It's a simple product. It works. It's affordable. The makeup is $14 a tin. You know what I mean? So it's not going to kill you to get the 3 shades because that's what you're going to pay for a bottle of foundation somewhere else. Okay. So let's get into this. Now I've got I wanted to try different brushes. I did use my other brushes because I've got a ton of them, and God's honest truth, my makeup, like those brushes drank the makeup right off of my face. It just, as soon as I went to blend, it was like gone. So I've got multiple brushes I'm going to show you. We're going to talk about them. And the way that Jamie does it, she applies with her fingers and then blends with a beauty sponge as far as the foundation goes. And she uses a damp beauty blender. And then she uses a brush for the contour and the blush. I like to use brushes for everything. Brushes on my fingers. I kind of go back and forth between the two. I'm not a fan of the beauty blender. So I have been hunting for brushes that work well with this. So I have found, this is the foundation brush from Sephora. It's $14. Not bad at all. It applies this. I like the application from this one the best. My complaint about this brush is it's one-ended. It's just the one. So then I got the Makeup by Mario brush. This is their foundation. Hold on, I can tell you what number. It doesn't say the box. This is the F1 Cosmetic brush, and it's like a concealer foundation brush. Okay, concealer foundation, and it's dual-ended. Don't love the way that it applies the foundation. So somewhere between these two is perfect. We're just gonna jump in. One thing I will say, I am still using my Jones Road on my inner corner. I don't feel like this gives me quite the coverage I want, but this paired with this is great as far as my blue under eyes go. So we're gonna go in, and I'm gonna do that first. I'm just coloring on the blue. I don't put a ton on. And then when I blend it, I will add some of the Piper Blue on there. So there, we've got that is camouflaged. And then I'm going to use the brush in the lightest shade, and I'm just gonna blend it. and it works great with the Jones Road. I still like my Jones Road for like spot treatments. Obviously, get my makeup on. If I've got like an angry zit that's showing just a little bit through, I can tap that pen on there or that foundation pencil on there and it's perfect. But it's also not super necessary. Like if you already have Jones Road, you're not going to have to let it collect dust. Do I think you need to go out and buy Jones Road to be happy with this? No, I think you'll be perfectly happy with this on its own. But look how nice. I'm like, I have no texture. So blends beautifully. Come over here, get a little bit. I'm not getting a lot. Same thing, just tap it in there and go to my under eye, my blue veiny under eye and inner corner. So this is why I like the Mario brush, because that brush fits so perfectly. Like it is great for under eyes and like in the crook of your nose. Like it fits perfectly in there. So main shade. So let's talk about the website. So another thing on the website, other than already having a built-in color match, they've got like a bot that you can chat with and ask questions. They have samples, but also when you pick a shade, it recommends other shades for you. So it's like, hey, if you want this as your main highlight, you should get this as your camouflage and this is your brightener. Like it's all built. It's amazing. I love her website. Okay, so like just that is amazing. And then I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna do one side with this brush and then we'll do the other side with the other brush and you can see if you can tell a difference. I feel like this one is just a little faster. It blends a little better, but both sides get it done. So I'm gonna use just the main shade. This one is a little too dark for me. So I've been using it to sort of camouflage like redness. So like I'll put just like a little bit there and you can see, because you don't want to go too light when you're camouflaging. But we're going to go in this main shade and I'm just sort of pressing it into my skin with a brush. Like it doesn't accentuate my pores. I feel like the product itself, because it's not the same consistency. It's very similar, not the same consistency. This is much it doesn't get hard and waxy. It's much softer. I feel like it is far easier to blend than what I've used before. It goes on seamlessly like a second skin. Of course, like all creams, it is buildable. So if you want more coverage, put a little bit more on or get some BB cream, put the BB cream on first, go over with this. It works incredible. So, I mean, look at that. It just goes on. So like maybe you do understand. Maybe you guys have been struggling with me in the world of makeup, but searching for something, especially it's freaking organic, and then searching for something that works and it's affordable. Because like I really liked the OG foundation that I used, the sticks. Didn't love that they were giant clunky sticks and you needed 4 of them. Didn't love that it was $200 for 4 shades. Like it's a good product if you want to spend the money, but I'm never going to come here and share something with you guys that I wouldn't or have not already spent my own money on. I will never sell something, share something, and like take your hard-earned money for granted. Like you should just take my word for this and spend your money on it when I'm not willing to put like my money where my mouth is. Okay. So this like $14 a 10, super affordable. Let's get close, shall we? Get my little broken bleached baby hairs out of the way. Like it just, and it's like a second skin and it stays on me all day long. I don't need much. A little bit goes a long way. Make sure, and this is true with all creams, make sure you exfoliate your face. That was one thing when I first got it, the first time I wore it, I was like towards the tail end of my eyelashes, which is I exfoliate when I take my lashes off. And my face was kind of dry. I didn't realize it was kind of patchy and dry, but when I put the makeup on, the cream, like it makes it super obvious if you've got like flaky skin. And so I was like, ooh, oh no, it's like accentuating the texture. And then I was like, wait a minute. I don't feel like that's a makeup problem. I feel like that's a skincare problem. Like I need to exfoliate. So I used my scrub. And then the next day when I put it on, it was like, I mean, it just glides on look at that. Like, and that's just the foundation. Like, that's not anything else. Like, you can see, like, it covered all that redness. It did not, like, accentuate my pores. My eyes are bright. Back up so you can see. And this, we haven't even contoured or used the blush yet. I also really love both of these shades. I've gotten lots of compliments from y'all on my eye makeup recently. It's these. It's what I'm wearing on my lips. It's what I'm wearing on my cheeks. It's what I'm wearing on my eyes. These two together, we're going to do it. Let me get the other side of my face done with this guy. This is the cheapy Sephora brush. I feel like the Mario one was a little pricier. It was like $35, I think, for this brush. This one, definitely cheaper. There are two different kinds of Sephora brushes. They've got a brush just like this that was like $35. And then when the girl walked away and wasn't trying to sell me stuff anymore, I walked down a little bit and was like, okay, it's the same brush. And it's also Sephora and it's half the price. So I got the cheaper one. 𝗕cie, you slide in late. What brand is it? They're coming out, and Elizabeth, they're coming out with eyeshadow here in the next few months. They are working on it right now. They do not have eyeshadow. Like I said, grassroots baby company, just starting. Very simple line right now, which I love, because then you got like room to grow and things to be excited about. 𝗕cie, it is Piper Blue and is organic cream makeup, not at all related to who I used to work with. Look, after 4 years, 𝗕cie, look, oh my gosh. Okay. All right, I'm not going to go off on another tangent. All right, so now we're using the other brush, same shade. You come in close, and you just press it into the skin. You don't need to drag the brush around. You just press it in. Look at that. The more I use them, I think I like the Mario one better. Now that I'm like using both of them like tandemly, but this still does a great job. So if you're a baller on a budget, the cheap brush is a very good brush. Look at that. And I just go in. I feel like I don't have to like dig my brush into it to get the pigment. I don't need to warm it up with a hairdryer. Like, it's just ready to go. So good. And it's like a second skin. And I don't need powder, which I'm excited to try. They do, like I said, they do have a setting powder. I ordered it. It'll be here tomorrow. I'm excited to try it, but I am shocked that I don't need it because I'm oily, and I always needed a setting powder with like every cream I've ever worn. I've needed a setting powder, and I don't need one with this. It just, like, it doesn't have it has a glow to it, but not a shine. So I don't know that there's a difference in how these apply. I feel like this one's more convenient. It's got the two brushes. I feel like I got just as much coverage either way. That one probably blends a little better because it's more densely packed, but so those are two brushes, Mario and cheapy Sephora, okay? All right, we're gonna carry on. We are going to use the contour and the blush for all the things. And I'm gonna show you what I've been doing. I'm gonna make a reel of this. I've been doing booty cheeks because I stopped wearing contour for a hot minute because I'm 42 and I want that buccal fat. Like, I want the more, I don't want, like, have you guys noticed, like, all these young 20-something celebrities look like they're 40 because they're contouring their face so hard and they're just like aging themselves. Like Miley Cyrus. I thought she was Jane Fonda. She's beautiful. I saw that picture of her at whatever award show that was. I literally thought it was Jane Fonda. Like, she's aged herself just with her makeup. She's aged herself with those gaunt cheeks. Same thing with Kylie Jenner. I'm like, you girls are beautiful and you look 15 years older than you should. Like, stop it. So I had skipped wearing the contour. I was just doing blush, but I found a way to do both. And we're gonna draw boobs on our face and you're gonna trust the process, okay? So I'm gonna use this contour and I am going to start here, like apple of the cheek. And I'm gonna draw a nice little perky boobie. Look, just like this. Now, do you see how this is gonna make that cheek like look youthful and plump and juicy? This is what we want. We don't want to look like a hungry 1990s runway model. We want we want cheeks. And then same thing on the other side. And since it's a cream, it's easy to fix. We're drawing little boobies though, okay? Got little boobies. You see? Okay. Now, what's a boobie without a nipple? I'm telling you, just trust the process. It gives you the perfect location. Like, so we got pretty little boob face, okay? Watch Instagram freaking flag this for indecent. I'm wiping the makeup off my hands. Okay. Then I'm going to get my brush and I'm going to go into the blush, get just a little bit more blush, and we're going to blend. And I'm sort of like up circular and then up towards, like, I just want this. Do you see? Look at the cheek. Oh, the boob hack. The 𝗕𝗹𝘂𝘂𝘁𝗶 hack. Y'all have to help me name it. But look at that. Like, look how nice that looks. Like, youthful, plump. I've got a little bit of carving, but it's carving everything in the right direction, right? So we're gonna blend this boob now. Little bit more blush. We're just sort of going in, and I'm just basically sort of filling in the blush and mixing it with that contour and then bringing everything up. We always want to go up. And if it's a little heavy here, guess what? It's cream. We fix it. There we go. Okay? So easy to fix. So easy to work with. Stop it. Stop it right now. I'm so excited. Susie, the 𝗕𝗹𝘂𝘂𝘁𝗂𝗵 hack. I love it. Yes. This is the upgrade from the cheetah hack that I coined 4 years ago. So there we go. A little bit more blush there. Look how nice that, and it just, it's like a push-up bra for your face. Like, just cheeks are up. We love it. Okay, now we're gonna keep on keeping on. This is super easy. I'm gonna use the brown. Like I said, I'll put the colors in the description. Okay, I'm using the contour and sort of darkening my whole lip. You can leave it like that, which is very pretty. Or you can put just a little bit more pink on there. Also very pretty. You could also like contour the outline your lips with the contour and then put the pink on the inside and blend it. So many things we could do with this, but that's what we're doing right now. Then I'm going to take my shadow brush and I'm going to put the contour on my eyelid. I'm just sort of going in that fold and above it a little bit, like that. Same thing over here. This is so fast and it looks so pretty. There we go. A little bit of the pink, the blush, going in the middle with that to make my green eyes pop. See how that pink just makes it like pop off my face? It's gorgeous. And over here, same thing. A little bit of pink. We love this. We love this. Same brush, contour under my eyes. And I am not trying to I am getting down there. Like, we're going almost like we're trying to give ourselves a black eye. We're going smoky with it, okay? Just a little bit. I'm not rubbing it. I'm tapping. And there we go. I'm gonna wipe my hands off. And blend a little bit with the fingers because I don't want it to be heavy. So pretty. There we go. Look at that. Look. Would you just look at it? Even Shane yesterday was like, I was standing in the kitchen and he just goes, "You're so pretty." And like, I mean, I wasn't dressed. I was in leggings, like had my makeup on, but like I haven't done my makeup like this in so long. Where it's so natural, but like it just enhances everything so beautifully. And I was like, thank you so much. So that's the face, ladies. We're gonna do brows real quick. I don't know if you've seen this Dominique eyebrow pencil. It's like a flat square, okay? And it's a twist up. Oh wait, a twist down here. Yeah, there we go. So you twist it up and you use it, you can do hair strokes with it, or you can use the flat side and fill in with it. And see that little ridgy guy right here? To get it like nice and flat, you drag this across it and it makes it like nice and sharp, so you get really crisp hair strokes. I love it. The only thing I wish I would have done, I wish I would have gone one shade darker with it. I got the neutral brown. I should have gone like with a brown, but let me get close and we're gonna do hair strokes. See? And it wears pretty well. I mean, it wears pretty well. I mean, it's a pencil, so fades a little bit, but like that's what I want back. That's why I'm going through the removal process, because I want the hair strokes back and I don't want to have to draw them. I just want them there. Okay. Oop, that one went up too high. There we go. Oh my gosh, it is so hot in my bathroom. Literally sweating right now. Doesn't help that I was super nervous doing this live. See, look how pretty. Okay, so that's everything. That was absolutely everything. I'm gonna use this brush. I'm just gonna go through and I'm gonna blend around just to make sure everything's nice and blended. I have bangs, so I do not contour my forehead anymore. I feel like it's a waste of makeup. Obviously, if you don't have bangs and you want to contour your forehead, by all means, contour your forehead. Let's go take a look in natural window light, because that's always like the telltale truth of what, I'm sorry, what? I couldn't hear what you were saying over this incredible makeup. I'm sorry, what? Look at it, you guys. Like, I feel like I'm home. I feel like I'm home after wandering for so long. Like, it's everything. It's organic, it's healthy. I love Jamie's story, like why she started it. And if you aren't subscribed to my newsletter, it hasn't gone out yet this month because I've been waiting for this to all come together. Subscribe. It's at the top of my link tree. Subscribe to the newsletter. I'll be sharing the link to shop. I'll be sharing part of Jamie's story. You can go and read about, and the freaking transparency. Oh my gosh, on the page, all of the ingredients, and like, not descriptions, definitions. Like, what do we mean when we say clean? What do we mean when we say natural? What do we mean when we say organic? Like, this is what we mean. Here are the products that we use. Like, it's all like put together in the US, sourced in the US, like the planets have aligned. And I know as a crazy Catholic, I'm not supposed to believe in all that star stuff, but I'm telling you, if the star stuff is legit, the star stuff is happening because everything is aligned. So I am just, y'all, so happy. So happy. I'm so excited for you to get to try this. I'm excited to share a discount code with you. So hang tight while I get everything set up. You'll see this live. It'll be, I'm not going to post it yet. I'll repost it in like 10 minutes when I have all the links and everything ready. And then make sure you're subscribed to my newsletter so that you don't miss out on all the good stuff this month. I love you so much. Thank you for sitting through this whole live with me while I shared my story and shared this makeup. And thank you for being here. I couldn't do this without you guys. So much love. Love you guys. And here's to like new beginnings. Like, I'm so excited. Okay, bye.